Hallihallo, wir haben ein weiteres Video für euch von der Computex 2016. Wir sind in Nangang auf dem Messegelände und hinter uns seht ihr schon den Stand von QNAP. Da haben wir jetzt einen Termin und wir zeigen euch die Highlights von der diesjährigen Messe. Yeah, hi Laszlo.
Hey man, nice to see you.
You're going to show us now the highlights from your Computex 2016, and we have the biggest one already behind us. So that's one of your most powerful systems at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. Right here. So this is the 82 series. With the 82 series we have actually roughly like two major lines. One is the normal 82, the other one is with T. The T refers to the Thunderbolt. So as you can see here, we have like two Thunderbolt 2 ports right here embedded in the system. And this is still a Thunderbolt 2. So some people might ask, why don't we have Thunderbolt 3? With this product we clearly target the Apple users. And so far Apple didn't implement the Thunderbolt 3 in the Apple computers, either the Mac Pro or the iMac. So that's why we stay here at the Thunderbolt 2. Some highlights about this series, as you can see, right here we have 8 bays with a 3.5 inch slot and also 4 bays with 2.5 inch. These are mostly dedicated for the SSD cache, so you can put some SSDs here and you can get a little bit, or not little bit, considerably higher performance than normally. So you can see here we have 4 ports, 4 LAN ports, gigabit LAN ports embedded, and also 2 10 gig LAN ports. 3 HDMI ports, and one of the HDMI ports is 2.0. So you get a fairly powerful video editor or just a centralized storage or actually a movie streamer device right here. These models available from the smaller 4 bay plus 2 bay, 6 bay plus 2 bay, or 8 bay plus 4 bay construction, and also with i3, i5 and i7. Yeah. In short, I could say this about this series.
Yeah. You know something about the availability already, about the pricing?
Availability, yeah, we already have these in our Netherlands stock, so should be like, let's say quickly, 1 or 2 weeks, probably available in everywhere.
Perfect, yeah, great. But that's not everything, we have a little bit more,
yeah,
so let's move over.
Step.
Great. Yeah, we had a high-end model with a big Intel processor in the past NAS. Now we have something new for you.
Yeah, exactly. With this model, we decided to give another try to the Anwender-Gruppen. You know, this Israeli company, chip design company, which was not long ago purchased by Amazon. So here we have an 8-bay unit sporting the Anwender-Gruppen AL314 quad-core CPU. What's good here, even though this is an ARM CPU-based model, but these Anwender-Gruppen guys managed to squeeze out some decent performance. So here we not only have 2 gigabit LAN ports, but we also have 10 gigabit SFP ports, and you can even add 10 gig RJ45 to this unit. This is a kind of like cost performance ratio kind of winner model in our portfolio. If you don't want to go for the Rex series, you just or you just decided to have a tower model with big capacity and good price, but also good performance model. So yeah, this is it from QNAP.
Yeah, pretty nice. But you told me also you have something with VR on the booth?
Yeah, exactly. Let's move to the VR section.
Perfect, let's go over. Yeah, hi Dennis. Nice
Dennis.
to meet you. And yeah, Dennis is showing us some of the highlights from this year's Computex. You see Vive and VR products everywhere, and you have them on the booth as well.
Yeah.
So, can I use my QNAP NAS in the future also with my HTC Vive?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Basically, if you want to play the VR HD Vive, you need several key key components. First, you need i5 Plus CPU, and you need a high-level display card, and you need a big power supply.
Yeah.
For example, you have to have more than 400 watts power supply.
Exactly.
And our AA2 model have all of this.
Okay.
We have i5 CPU, we have 16 giga memory, and we also have the PCIe card. We also install ATI R9 Nano Fury display card on it. And we have 450 watts power supply to power up the display card.
Yeah.
So we install all these components into our AA2 NAS, and for the VR solution now, they are also both running on the Windows 7 machine. So we run the Windows 7 on our virtualization station, and then using the GPU pass-through function. So user experience, the VR experience is near native. So the performance will be great.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and we have one more thing. So we're going over to the industrial stuff now. Yeah, so here we're at the more professional things. So that's high-end stuff for our readers if you're working for an enterprise or so. And this is basically cool because you have a fully redundancy in everything. Not only power supply like it's used to be, but...
Yeah, exactly. As you can see, it's a fully dual controller unit. This is the successor of the ES1640 DC. This is the 42 DC. So the setup is basically the same, fully dual controller unit. As you can see, one is around here, modular fan. We have NVRAMs, 10 gigabit support obviously. And let me cheat a little bit because I may not remember everything.
No worries.
Here we have this enterprise catalog. It's very good for us to use it as a cheat sheet. So the difference basically with the two devices, maybe we can show also something from the front.
I'll pull it around.
So basically, from the front, it looks totally identical to the predecessor, to the 1640 DC. But the biggest difference here, why the 40 DC, which is available now, supports 6 gig SAS. The new one, the 42, already supports the 12 gig SAS. And besides that, the NVRAM in the 40 DC is mSATA, while here is M.2. And here we also support SFP Plus cards, besides the regular RJ45. I don't know too much about the price and the availability, but I think around like a couple of months, maybe, depending on the sales of the 40 model, this will be available. And price, yeah, good question. I don't know, but pretty similar.
Yeah, depends on the processor as well. I mean, you have different
configurations. The processor is the same. The processor is the same.
All right.
The memory configuration is the same. Just a few tweaks, like the ZSS gig, NVRAM, and all these things, and the SFP Plus.
Yeah, perfect. Great. So, that's maybe for the consumer not the right thing, but we saw a lot of interesting products at your booth. Very nice. Thanks a lot for showing us around.
No,
you have
please
another
not.
one.
Yes,
you have another
right
one.
here. So let's not finish. We have something else to say. This is a very interesting, how to say, kind of not experiment, like an interesting approach in-house in QNAP. So here we have this TES1885U. So the interesting here, so far we had like ES here, and the other QNAP devices start with TS. Here we have a kind of like combination. Why? Because this unit can support the two operating systems what we have. This is based on ZFS file system and the QNAP Enterprise software. This can be based on the Enterprise ZFS file system and the QNAP Enterprise software, and also can be based on the regular ext4, what we use, and the QNAP TS system. So when customer buys it, he can decide to run either this one or that one. Why is it interesting? Let's say you have your QNAP environment and you just need a new device with some interesting hardware, which I will mention a bit later. And you decide to run the normal ext4 file-based TS system, and you can utilize the countless of applications what we have already available. Or you have, let's say, this device already, and you decide to use it as a primary storage, but you want a backup. However, because it's ZFS-based, you cannot simply back up to an ext4-based device, So in this case, you can buy this one, which is a lot more affordable than the dual controller unit, and you can use this model as a backup. Yep. So we offer this kind of flexibility to the customers for a much more affordable price. And what's interesting here, 1885U. However, here you can only see 12 bays. How can we get to the 18? Because this comes from the back, actually. So over here we have 3 and 3, so altogether 6 2.5-inch drive slots for, let's say, SAS drives or SSDs. So this way you can, in a quite compact space, you can have a quite powerful or large capacity device. So this is the TES 1885U. So now we can finish, and I don't want to kill your time more.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. It was nice to see
Thanks
you.
for visiting.
Thanks for showing us all the products, and yeah, have a great future.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
For you too. Bye bye.